Hello everyone, for this project I am using the Lion Brand's Homespun line, and we are using the color Country, and this pattern requested a K-size hook, so that's what I used for this. Yep, and there goes my hook. This pattern is for like absolute beginners, so I'm going to show you step by step. We are going to start with a slip knot. If you already know how to do this, chain 40. But if you're a beginner, just watch closely what I do. You take the short tail, drop it over a long tail, pick it up. It's just easier to watch than me describe it. Honestly, I think this is the simplest way to learn how to crochet though, because I've seen people do the slip knots very complicated. I'm going to show you here again. And I think this is the easiest way. I'll be quiet so you can watch. Alright, and once again, we're going to get started with a chain, and I'm going to show you from a very beginner the simplest way, the easiest way to get started. Just turn your hook, and just keep in mind how I have my hook when I show you me pulling through the loop. I always have it facing down, but just watch what I do. It's quite simple. But again, I'm making sure my hook is face down as I pull through, and that way you don't drop stitches, and it's way easier to grab them that way. We are going to chain 40 here. Okay, I have chained 40, and we're going to chain an extra 2. We are chaining 2 extra because we are doing a double crochet, and I will also show you how to do this as well. When we do the double crochet, you're going to want to do the stitch in the 3rd loop from the hook. You see the loops here where my nail is, that's the stitch we're going to go into there. And again, just watch closely, and I'll be quiet on how to do a double crochet. Okay, so we're 1 double crochet down. So we yarned over, put our hook through, yarn over, pull through, and then we're gonna yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Alright, and you know the next stitch, because the stitch that you just worked in should be a large gap, so you know not to stitch in that same stitch. And you're just gonna do a double crochet all the way down into the chain. So yarn over, hook through, yarn over, pull through. Again, the hook is face down. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. right here I'm just showing you how you grip the hook and the yarn so that you can easily work your way through the stitches. You're just going to continue down the row, and I'm going to meet you back here. Alright, so we're back already. Alright, so we're going to finish up, but in this last stitch, we're going to double crochet 3 times instead of 1 time. This is going to create a curve because we are going to crochet down the other side. Once you're done the second double crochet in that stitch, you're going to want to mark it with like a pin, a bobby pin or something. So you're going to mark the middle of the 3 stitches. But when you start to crochet down the other side, you're going to want to tighten all your working yarn. I'm also going to show you how to crochet over that. But you're going to stitch into each of the stitches of the previous row. Like you're going down the side, but you're going to stitch in the same stitch that those ones are in. And when you're crocheting over that loose end, you're just going to lay that down and you're just going to kind of ignore it. Just keep it over and it's going to get worked in. Here I'm just emphasizing like that you crochet inside of the previous loops. So you're just going to crochet on top of the ones that you had before, all the way down. Okay, so here we are at the end. I'm going to show you how to finish the row. We're just going to finish it off with a simple double crochet. We are ignoring the chain stitches for this pattern. So you're going to chain 2 and turn. And then you're going to double crochet into the very first stitch next to the chain, right there. Because again, we are ignoring the chain. The chain does not count as a stitch here. Personally, this for me works best to avoid those ginormous gaps. So yeah, we're just gonna double crochet all the way down until we reach the peak, which is the 3 double crochet point, the marked stitch. And here I'm showing you where you are placing your double crochet stitches and the little loops underneath the V. But yeah, I showed it better right there. Okay, so here we are approaching our peak, the 3 double crochet stitches. And when we get to this stitch, we're going to remove the pin and we're going to do another 3 double crochets in that stitch. And don't forget to mark the middle of them again before you continue on down the rest of the row. Don't forget to mark the middle stitch. Here we are reaching the end of row 2. Row 3 through 5 is going to be the same thing as row 2. Yeah, you see me struggling here. I do not recommend this yarn for your first project. Definitely do something a little bit smoother. Maybe not silky smooth, so you don't want something too slippery, but this gets caught so quickly. Okay, we are here at row 6. We are going to chain 2 and turn our work. And this time we are doing a little bit, we're changing it up, okay? We're gonna do 2 double crochets in that first stitch this time. And then it'll be normal until we reach the peak again. So just do 1 double crochet in the rest of the stitches. But on the ends we are increasing. Now, that's what that's called, by the way, where we were doing the 3 stitches, that was increasing. But the way that we did it, the way that it's taking shape, you should have noticed a curve. Yeah, that's on purpose. That's because of the way that we did the 3 double crochets. Okay, we're at the peak here again. This time we are not going to do the 3 stitches. We are going to just take the pin out and just do 1 double crochet in that stitch this time. You can put the pin away, save it for the next project. So I'm just showing you the shape that you should be having right now. We did like the little increasing, and now we're just going to do the straight part of the hood. So this is so that you have the little curve, and oh, here I'm also showing you the difference in like crochet hook sizes. Like a chunky yarn and a bigger hook versus like a thinner yarn and a smaller hook makes such a big difference. But I like the chunkier. And this is how it looks at row 11. And the next picture I'm going to show you at row 15, so get ready for that. That is the last row. We're almost done. Super simple pattern, right? Honestly, once you know the stitches, it's pretty easy. And this is how it looks. I have it slowed down so that you can see how it's laid out. I have it pinned up because we just gotta sew it together. It's like a little cowl. I can't say that. But yes, 2 arms length of yarn on a hook. This is how I'm gonna show you how we're gonna stitch it. But yeah, if you need to go back and zoom in if you need to see how I laid it out, how I pinned it. But this is the little showing you how to finish off the little loop. We're just gonna stitch it, just pull it through, pull it down. We're gonna secure it by tying it all in. And I'll be quiet so you can watch how I sew it in. Is it balaclava? Balaclava. Blavakala. That's my final try. I'm proud of it. When you reach the corners though, just do this twice around. I already did this once, but just get it twice. You see how I was more secure? Just really secure that in before you continue on. And yeah, just make sure that you're getting both sides. As long as you're getting contact with both pieces of the fabric, because yes, now you have made fabric. Congratulations, artiste. Okay. That's how I feel every time I make something, at least. But yeah, just make sure you get both sides so it's secure. I think this is called a whip stitch, but I'm not gonna lie, don't take my word for that. I've been doing crochet for a little while and sewing for a little while, so I don't really know the terms. I just do it. That's also probably why I'm so bad at trying to explain it. I'm just like, just watch what I do. I'm a very visual person. And here I'm gonna show you how I finish it off. You're just gonna do a double loop, pull it through. Again, this yarn sucks, so I got caught, but a little assistance is all that's needed. And then you're gonna weave it through, your work. Just to hide the little extra yarn, pull through, give a little snip and stretch to hide the thread, and you are done. Now it's time to take selfies and videos because this is cute. Okay, and you know my favorite part is it's unisex. Like, look at that, so cute. Follow for more. A like, a share, a comment would really help me out. See you again.